First limiting belief is the top producers will not send me business. Second, it's not going to work for me. Even if I call these people up who are local to me, and they will not send over business to me or even like agree to hop on a call with me because they already have people that they're working with. But yesterday, we booked 2 appointments with 2 realtors. One of them are doing 30 transactions annually. Another person does about 23 transactions annually. That was the first day of the campaign. And collectively, both of them have access to 53 annual transactions. If my teammate, who is a 17-year-old guy turning 18 this year, if he can do it, then why can you not do it while being a local? In most of my conversations with mortgage professionals, right, one thing that I noticed is like from the last 1.5 years, right, of us doing pretty much like, 10,000 plus dials, and we have had about more than I would say 500 conversations, right? So from those things, one thing that I noticed is it's very common that everyone wants more realtors to send them business, right? Of course, that's the core of the industry. Everyone wants to get more high performing realtors to send them business. But there is a big limiting belief which is preventing them to even accept that this is possible for them specifically. They know people are doing it. They know there are high achievers who does it. They believe that there's something that's stopping us from getting to that point where I can connect with 10 more realtors in my location or even like the state that I'm licensed in. 10 more realtors who are doing like more than 15, 20 annual transactions, so that I can at least get access to 3 more deals from every one of them for the entire next 12 months, where I can really do a good job so that I can double the number of business I get from them for the next year. But if you just can add like 30 more, loans in the next 12 months on top of what you are doing, that's pretty much like, 2 more loans added consistently for every single month, right? That's like pretty much most people do about 100 basis points. So if you get like 350 or 400,000 or 300,000, let's say $300,000 homes, that's like $6,000 of added cash flow, like commissions generated every single month. Now, if you are a solo person, like, a solo mortgage professional, you just are all by yourself. But just doing that, you can access, so much more. Let me see. Okay, cool. So you can just access so much more. Like just added $6,000 in commissions. Now time that by 12, that's about $72,000 in commissions added to your business. And you don't need anyone else on top of it to do it, right? Now you can just pretty much do it all by yourself. You don't even need to know us or get us to work for you because we cannot anyways take everyone in. So I'm preparing like some sort of SOPs or something that we are using for our existing clients, so that we can share this over to you. You can just use it yourself. Cold outreach is one of the best ways to do it. And of course, a lot of people, like none of the people I spoke with who wants to get that situation in their business, they don't want like to do cold outreach. Again, that's again a limiting belief. They don't like to do it because they don't know what to say, how to say, what to expect. And that is the reason they are like, stuck behind. Only thing that they know is like, okay, how can I do it traditionally so that I can get more people to start sending business over to me in like a year from now? And that's not a very efficient process to go, right? The biggest problems that I noticed is like limiting beliefs. Number one, first limiting belief is the top producers will not send me business. Second, limiting belief is that, I don't know how to, it's not going to work for me. Even if I do this, even if I reach out to them, like even just I call these people up, who are local to me, like local people, and they will not send over business to me or even like agree to hop on a call with me because they already have people that they're working with. Now, if that was true, then I myself, someone from India, which is like 8,000 miles across, let's say, for example, Pennsylvania, right? So we are working with someone from Pennsylvania, 2 people from Pennsylvania, right? 2 people. One person was in this industry for like 20 years. Another person has been in this industry for like 9, 10 years now. I think 8 or 9-ish. I'm not sure entirely. But Pennsylvania is about 8,000 miles away from me. 8,000 miles, right? If that was a truth, then I would not be able to, schedule appointments for my clients from here, right? But yesterday, we booked 2 appointments with 2 realtors. One of them are doing 30 transactions annually. Another person does about 23 transactions annually. So just yesterday, our client We just started the campaign yesterday. Like that was the first day of the campaign. We got two deals and two, appointments with realtors, and collectively both of them have access to 53 annual transactions. So how is it possible for me, someone who is not an American, who does not have the best of the accents, who is not local to these people, and he, like me and my team, a 17-year-old in my team actually, booked these appointments. And if a 17-year-old person can do it 8,000 miles across the globe, then why is it impossible for you, as someone who is local to that specific location, to pick up the phone and ask them, hey, would you be open to, having a conversation about this? Of course, there's a lot of nuances into it. You need to have a good offer. You need to have a lot of things in place. But even if I give that to you, I see that people have these limiting beliefs, which stops them from getting to that position where they can have access to the lifestyle, or at least like the peace of mind. And, less anxiety in their life, where they can just add like two more deals every single month, like just two more deals, right? If you can just add two to three more deals and you're solo, then that opens up a new world for you, right? So that's one of the things. The second thing is that when it comes to limiting beliefs, people are very strong about that. Like, they genuinely believe that this is a possibility or this is not possible for them. And that's a belief because they don't know people who are doing it. Just because you don't know people doesn't mean that it's not happening, right? So I was having a conversation, and the person was, I asked him, do you feel like there are people in your scenario who is putting the same hours of work and then doing more in commissions as much as you are, as compared to what you are doing? And he's like, I don't think so. And I pushed into the question, like, do you really think you don't think so, or you don't know, or you know that it's not possible? Which one is it? He was like, it might be, but I don't know anyone who is doing it, so I don't believe it. It's not an efficient way of looking at it if you really want the outcome that you're looking for, right? If you want to grow, the question I asked him was like, do you want to grow? Yes. Do you if you had a way to do it, would you say yes to it, or would you be open to exploring it? He was like, yeah, absolutely, but it is not possible, right? And that's because of, these people already have lenders. Both the realtors that we booked appointment with yesterday also have lenders. So if you have a really good option or an offer, people are open to growing their business, right? They need business growth. Now you just need to understand, how can I align myself to their goals so that they can have the incentive to hop on a call with me. That way you can get into their vicinity. And that is the way you can get into their world, where you can start getting business from them, right? If you don't hop on a call with someone who has access to the business that you want for yourself, if you don't even find a way to hop on the call with them, then you have never started, right? So starting the call and having a reason for them to hop on, like making sure that you have something that can attract these people to come and say yes, you know what, okay, let's have the call. If you don't have that in place, then it's never going to happen. So to have that offer in place, we absolutely have like the offer. We can absolutely provide you that offer. But even if everything is pretty much set up, you still need to believe that, okay, this happens. This is possible, right? I mean, it's impossible for me to understand, or just to wrap my head around this, that okay, if I can do this 8,000 miles across the globe from here, right? 8,000 miles across the globe, being a non-native American, right? If my teammate, who is a 17-year-old guy, he's just turning 18 this year, if he can do it, then why can you not do it while being a local, like someone within a 100-mile radius? Like, why is this like, how does it even make sense? How does it even make sense? So the question is not if it's, if it is possible. The question always that I focus on is like, whenever I face a situation which feels difficult for me, it's not that, okay, is it going to be possible? No. The is this possible, or if this happens, then I will see it? No, no, no. The question that I always ask myself, that has helped me, and that's what my suggestion would be, is how to make it possible. What are the things that I don't have, or maybe I'm doing or not doing, self accountability, that is leading me to a situation where I don't have the leverage for them to hop on, or have a reason for them to hop on a call with me, or agree to schedule a call with me, right? So the question is not if it's possible. Everything is possible. The question is how to make it possible, right? And then comes, 5 stages, 6 stages, do this, do that, do that, and things start getting clear, right? So with that, I wanted to share these two limiting beliefs, which is stopping a lot of people, I believe, from being able to tap the potential or the business goals that they have in their mind, which right now might be a dream, but or even like if you believe that's possible, you might be thinking that, oh, it might take me 5 years. It doesn't take 5 years. We booked like we gave one of our client access to 164 annual transactions, like in terms of appointments. Let's say we booked 12 appointments with realtors, and all of them combined were doing like 164 annual transactions. So if that was possible in 3 weeks, then imagine if you can, what is possible in one year, like in 6 months, what is possible? So yeah, again, like, this is a new thing that we are trying, and in 3 weeks we got 12 appointments booked of realtor appointments, right? Which fuels this entire industry. And yesterday we started a new campaign for a new client, and on day one, we booked 2 appointments, right? So that's what's possible. Now, forget, like, challenge these limiting beliefs within yourself so that you can first of all understand that, okay, you know what, this is possible, how to make it possible, what are the next possible challenges that I actually have to overcome. Maybe like, do I have the budget to make someone else do it? Should I do it myself? Which part should I delegate? Which part should I do it myself? Should I hire a team? If I hire a teammate, what are the tasks that I should give them? How to exactly prepare for the conversations? What is the offer that we are going to be, uh, you know, promising to the realtors, right? So those are the things that might need more focus on, and then, development. But the question of possibility is not, there's no doubt about that. So yeah, cheers.